Hi, my name is Nicole and I'm in the adult learning class with all of you, and this is my introductory video. Where I'm from is I grew up in Newport Richey, Florida, which is right on the other side of the Gulf of Mexico from Houston. And growing up in Florida was probably different from most places because I grew up in a retirement community where people were retired from all over, so I got a pretty good mix of different things and different types of people. But this is not my first online class, as I've been in the Future Studies department now, and I'm pretty close to done with my degree. I just have my elective classes left, which this is one of, and then my project, my master's project. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do that on yet. My interest in adult learning is that I really always enjoyed teaching, and I don't very much enjoy working with children so much because, well, I don't like to tell them no, and I like to let kids do whatever they want, and so that doesn't really work well for teaching. But with adults, they're normally there because they choose, they can see the reasons for being there, and that seems to work better for me, and I really enjoy working with adults and teaching. Also, I've worked in the past tutoring math, and I've always worked with adults, normally adults, sometimes kids, but mostly adults, and mostly adults with learning disabilities or physical disabilities. So that also makes me interested in why people don't learn or have trouble learning. I actually find that more interesting than how people learn, because it focuses on problem areas and it gives solutions, because problems are just solutions in disguise. So my interest in learning disabilities has actually led me to starting my own company. It's called Scrambled U, and it's around language disorders, and it's working on a language disorder that I myself have, which is auditory processing disorder. And auditory processing disorder, when you have it from a young age, from birth, it causes a lot of problems learning how to read and spell, which causes a lot of other learning problems because you're missing that foundation, because you actually hear the sounds differently. So I'll probably get into more of that later in other stuff with the class. But anyway, so it's a very, very exciting thing for me starting my own company, and that's what I plan on doing after I'm done with school, is running my company, learning more about language disorders. Also want to get into visual processing disorders like dyslexia and how they affect learning, and how to prepare people for more in-depth learning, because all these e-modules and stuff that we learn how to do and we find online, they're very difficult to use if you have a reading problem. So that's what we're focused on in my company, is getting people prepared for the new ways of learning, the ways of learning that have been becoming more and more popular with e-classes, and even learning games, which are also hard to use when you have these language disorders. So that's about me and what my plans are for the future. Now, what I like to do in my spare time is I'm actually quite into spirituality. I spend a lot of time meditating, and I like to take walks and explore new places. I enjoy going to different temples around, and I enjoy talking to people and getting to know them, and just getting to know new people. So that's me, and thank you, and I look forward to seeing everybody else's introductions. Thank you very much.